Hey guys, this is Eco-Electric News. Rivian announced its first quarter earnings call this Wednesday, and let's just say it was a disappointing first quarter. The Ford and Amazon-backed electric vehicle company announced a $1.59 billion net loss in the first quarter of 2021 on $95 million in revenue. During the last 3 months, the company delivered 1,227 vehicles to consumers, increasing the total number of deliveries to 2,148. Rivian reported that it currently has over 90,000 pre-orders for its R1T and R1S electric vehicles, up from 83,000 in March. According to the firm, as of May 9th, it has built around 5,000 vehicles, including its electric truck, SUV, and Amazon delivery van. The company reported its first quarter earnings following a particularly dismal week, with its stock plummeting to all-time lows on news that Ford, being one of its major investors, was selling around 8% of its Rivian stock. The stock price of the corporation has dropped by more than 78% since the beginning of the year. Rivian's stock price has been declining since the company's record IPO last year, when it launched on the public market with an overall valuation of more than $80 billion. Supply chain issues and production issues have hindered its advancement since then. Rivian, like other automakers, has had difficulty obtaining the materials required to build lithium-ion batteries for its vehicles, as well as the semiconductor chips required to power several of its vehicles. However, on a conference call with investors, Rivian CEO RJ Scaring stated that the end of supply chain disruptions is close. "We believe we've seen really the worst of it, or sort of the valley, if you will, of the supply constraints," Scaring said, "and the suppliers are leaned in." Adam Jonas, an analyst for Morgan Stanley, noted that Rivian's enterprise value, which is essentially its market capitalization minus less net cash, is currently just above $0. This sends the message to investors that unless Rivian can get its supply chain under control, it may have to dilute shareholders. Rivian CFO Claire McDonough responded that the company had $17 billion in cash on hand, which should allow it to scale up production at its Normal, Illinois factory at profitability. "We have the ability to live within our means," she added, "as we think about the profitability that Normal itself can deliver for Rivian that will allow us to really pace the ongoing growth of the business and ultimately allows us to have that flexibility on when and how we would raise additional capital on a go-forward basis." Rivian has responded by scaling down its expectations and sticking to a more modest timeline for the rest of the year, delivering only 25,000 vehicles in 2022, according to its previous financial report. Rivian stated in its first quarter earnings that it is on schedule to build that number of vehicles this year. Rivian CEO RJ Scaring stated that the business has $17 billion in cash on hand and plans to introduce its next EV platform, R2, in 2025 at a new facility in Georgia. The R2 will serve as the foundation for a new, tiny SUVs that Rivian claims will be less expensive than its previous two cars, each of which cost more than $70,000. The R1 platform is the dual-motor technology that powers the R1T truck and R1's SUV. Rivian built 2,553 vehicles in the first quarter but only delivered 1,227 to consumers. When asked about the gap, McDonough said that it was caused by the company's direct-to-consumer model, which lacked a typical dealer network to provide distribution hubs. The earnings also come as Ford has begun delivering the first F-150 Lightning electric pickup trucks to customers. And that's it for this quick news report. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one coming in the future. See you later.